Smiley N. Pool, staff photographer. Texas Rangers position players huddle around third base coach Tony Beasley before beginning a defensive drill during a spring training workout at the team's training facility on Wednesday, February 20, 2019, in Surprise, Arizona. Smiley N. Pool, The Dallas Morning News. Surprise, Arizona. On Sunday afternoon, the Rangers will meet the Milwaukee Brewers for a game. On Sunday night, they will meet the Los Angeles Dodgers and Chicago White Sox. What is this, some kind of crazy split squad? Anything but. It's more of a message to baseball's owners. More than 2 seasons ahead of the end of the current collective bargaining agreement, players are concerned enough about the slow current economic environment to start showing solidarity. Instead of meeting individually with all clubs, as is the spring training norm, the MLB Players Association will meet with the Rangers, Dodgers and White Sox collectively. The change was made only in the last week. Union reps, headed by Executive Director Tony Clark, had been scheduled to meet with the Rangers alone Sunday morning. It's the first time anybody around these parts recalls teams getting together for these annual meetings. It's not hard to understand the symbolism. Players are prepared to show unity. There is a sense of urgency for the young guys to get to know the situation, Rangers shortstop and players rep Elvis Andrus said Saturday. We want everybody to have knowledge of what is going on. We have a lot more unity. The current CBA went into effect for the 2017 season and runs through 2021, has been considered a big financial win for owners. And, as business owners are wont to do, they have perhaps exploited the system in their favor, the players believe. For the second straight year, the top of the free agent market has been slowed. Elite free agents Bryce Harper, Dallas Keuchel and Craig Kimbrell all remained unsigned as of Saturday. Just as concerning, the notion that many veterans have been pushed out of the game entirely as owners go with younger, more controllable pre-arbitration salary players. There is less incentivization to win with a third of the league's teams, the Rangers among them, seemingly willing to forego the present for the hopes of future draft picks. And there has been more manipulation of service time to assure that teams can essentially hold on to a player for a 7th season before free agency. A year ago, Jesse Chavez was one of those veterans caught in the squeeze. He was without an offer into spring training before taking a 1-year deal from the Rangers for $2.5 million. After posting the second most relief innings in the majors in 2018, he was able to get a 2-year, $8 million deal. 3 years ago, 95 relief innings and a $2.55 era would have been worth more years and significantly more dollars. Chavez's wife is a union dues-laying longshoreman. His family has been supportive of the recent teachers' strike in California. He understands the union mentality. There is a strength in numbers. He said there is a sense of irritation among players. The situation has players willing to talk about a work stoppage, the first since the dreadful 1994 strike that canceled the World Series. When the current CBA ends, we're not happy, he said. I get that it's a new age and a new era, but there are a lot of good players being left off the table right now. We've got a lot of teammates still out there. The past is the past, but it does seem to repeat itself. We have to prepare for the worst. When things happen, we've got to be ready to react. We will be stronger together, Chavez said. It's important for the veterans to be present for younger players. But even the veterans don't have much practical experience understanding the stance the union has taken on the players' behalf in previous work stoppages. Chavez was 11 at the time of the last strike. There are 8 players in camp who were at least 10 years old at the time of the last strike. There are 13 players in camp who weren't even born the last time players walked out. But the veterans learned from the generation before them and intend to pass on to the one that comes after. Guys have to know how much guys sacrificed for us, said Shin-Soo Choo, the oldest player in camp. We want to make sure they understand that, with more than 2 years to go before they might have to sacrifice again, the players are starting to circle up. Let owners take note. Twitter, @EvanP_Grant